Alright, here's my second time trying to do this video. It happened again. Things don't like saving, and I hate Macs. Ugh! Okay. 4 months on T happened on the 22nd of this month. I did my 10th shot, now in the double digits. That happened on the 24th. On the 25th, I met with Dr. Jablonski, my endocrinologist, and things went really well. I haven't had my levels checked, so got those bad boys checked, and I am getting way too much testosterone, which I'm not surprised considering I was pre-T at a high level. To recap, female testosterone level should be between 0.5 and 2, I want to say, or 0.5 and 1.5, something. I was at 2.4, very high. So a male's testosterone, from what I've read and what my my girl Amanda's told me, male should be between 10 and 25, and I'm at 39.9, so super high, and because of that, I was getting 1 ml every 2 weeks, so Jablonski has decided to decrease my dosage to 0.8 every 2 weeks, or 0.4 every week, which I will now be going into weekly injections rather than every other week injections. He likes his patients to go and have shots every week so he can better gauge where your level of how much testosterone you should get. It's easier to gauge it because your peaks aren't so high, your lows aren't so low. That being said, talking about the peaks, when I got this blood work done, I was already on the end of my peak. I got it done on the 9th day. So that being considered, my T levels peaking were probably in and around the 42 mark, which is dangerous. So I'm really glad I got that figured out. And it was my misunderstanding that for FTMs getting too much testosterone, it automatically turns into estrogen. This can happen. It is very unlikely. It is more likely to have that conversion when you are a cis male and, going to the gym and taking roids and all that shit. So that was a little bit of a sigh of relief on my behalf because I was concerned that my T, being so high, was being turned into estrogen, but it's not. So that's nice. And speaking of estrogen, let's talk about that. Pre-T, my estrogen level was low, which is ironic, considering I was at a mid-cycle. I was going through my mid-cycle, so I should have been in a range of 250 to 1500, and I was at a 225. And now that I'm on hormones, my estrogen levels will continue to decrease. Right now I'm sitting at about 177, which is like a pre-puberty female level. So that's interesting and good. I'm happy about that. Fuck off, estrogen. Yeah, fuck off. Doing it, getting it. Leaving it. I got my referral letter from Jablonski to get my gender marker changed. So I'll be able to change it on my Alberta driver's license. Basically everything I'll be able to change my F to an M, other than, as I spoke about in my last video, my good old birth certificate. Fuck you, Saskatchewan! So basically what I'm gonna do is try to apply for the gender marker change. I will be denied, and then from there then my complaint that I filed will be able to further the process and fight the man on that bullshit. So, wait and see what happens with that. So as you know, I spoke in my last video in regards to Saskatchewan legislation stating that I need to have a surgery prior to getting my gender marker changed on the birth certificate. So Jablonski and I did touch base on what I want to do about a hysterectomy. So I guess it's bad practice to get a histo done prior to being a year on testosterone. So I guess the wait list here in Alberta is pretty much non-existent, and Jablonski said if he was to put my referral in to get a histo, that, you know, I would probably have it done in like 3 to 5 months. So my next follow-up appointment with him is June 10th, or something like that. So then he's going to put the referral in, and odds are I'll have my histo completed, you know, October 2016, which is going to be my year on testosterone. So I never really considered getting a histo right away, but, you know, it doesn't hurt, right? One of my friends just got his done, and he feels great, as I've heard from his YouTube videos. You know, he's the changes just seem to be happening faster for him. You know, like more facial hair and stuff like that. So I am looking forward to it. Yeah, I didn't expect that to be my first surgery, but considering top surgery is expensive and yada yada yada, you know, my sister is getting married in October, and, you know, I thought obviously it would be ideal to have top surgery prior to then, but I know it's not going to happen, and I'm not losing sleep over it. You know, it's not, my chest right now doesn't keep me up at night. I know it'll happen when it happens, but I'm not going to put myself in great debt over it financially, considering the cost of doing it out of country. You know, that being said, Jablonski has put in the referral for me to get it done and covered here in Canada, but, you know, that wait list is, you know, 3 to 5 years, right? So I am not going to definitely wait that long, you know. I'm hoping this time next year I'll be able to go to the States and get that done. But, you know, like I said, not losing sleep over it, because what the fuck's the point of that? What else? I think that was really about it. I know in my last video I briefly touched base on some family that has made their distance to me since this transition has happened. So it's my aunt and my uncle, my dad's one and only sister, and her husband. You know, it's sad. I am losing sleep over it. They helped me out so much when I first moved to Calgary, and they really were like second parents to me, you know. So it's really hard to not have them right now. I had sent an email to my uncle, whom I don't really ever communicate with. Most communication was usually done to my aunt, but that's now next to none. So, you know, I sent him an email from my work email, which, you know how emails work. It's got your name everywhere, right? So, you know, my email address is Ben_Kelly. You get an email in your inbox, it'll say Ben Kelly. You know, my signing at the bottom is Ben. So So, I just sent him a happy email, like, hey, how's it going? Long time no talk, blah, blah, blah. Your birthday's coming up, sweet. I'm excited for you. And then, he replied within, I think it was a couple days, and, he said, hi, Bethany. My mom said, don't try not to make a big deal out of it, right? Like, maybe he didn't mean to, but I can't help but think that you're so fucking ignorant, and that was not a mistake. There's no fucking way that could be a mistake. It's just like the ultimate fucking disrespect. So, I replied, I wasn't aggressive, I was nice, basically just said, hey, has Leanne talked to you about the changes that I've been making? I really want us to have an open communication. If you have any questions, talk to me. I'm here, right? I know distance is hard, but, thank God we have technology so we can keep in touch via email, blah, 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 blah. Love and miss you. And I haven't heard a damn fucking thing since. And I know he's read it, right? He emailed my sister back when she emailed him and said happy birthday. It's just, I get it that it must be hard for some people to understand this. I get that. But I haven't changed. And it pisses me off that I won't be able to let them know that I haven't changed. It's still me in here. It's still me, right? Things are changing physically, but I'm still here, right? I'm still the person that you knew. I don't know. I'm not the type of person that can see a problem happening and just let it fucking happen, right? I want to fix that problem. I want a solution to that problem because every problem has a solution, right? It doesn't have to be this hard. They don't have to have this stigma about me now that I'm a man and now that I'm transgender. I don't know. It doesn't have to be like this, and I dread the fucking day that I see them face to face because that's going to be awkward. It's going to be harder on them, and in turn, hard on me. Right? Like, oh, hey, how's it going? Yeah, I look different because you don't talk to me anymore. I don't know. It just, I get it, but it's fucked up to have someone that you thought was going to be there, and then they're just not at all, and don't even care, right? I think that's the hardest thing. You reach out and you say, hey, here's this, and they just, give you one of those, right? That's fucked. I don't know. I mean, I guess you don't pick your family, right? But they're really important to me, and I think that given the chance, I would pick them again, right? I don't know. It bugs me out, and I lose sleep over it, and it's really frustrating. I don't know. You win some, you lose some, I guess, and I have won lots, right? I got buttloads of people behind me being like, yeah, you're the best, go. So, like I said, you win some, you lose some. Well, I think that's it for me. Let's hope that this one saves, because I really don't have the energy to do it again. So yeah, my next shot is March 10th. Weekly shots. Let's do this. Have a good weekend, guys. Bye.